everybody, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Thank You for Coming right here on 2MB Studios. It's Sunday, 7 o'clock. We're ready to have a couple more improvisers who've never played together before join us on the stream for the first time to play together for the first time. It's super fun. I'm very excited about the players we have tonight. We've got Luera and Jess Cashin are going to be playing together in just a few minutes. Very excited to have them here out in the chat. Make sure you show us that you're here. Loaf is ready for tonight's dynamic duo. I love it. If you're out in the Twitch chat, give us a shout. Let us know you're here. Let us know how you're feeling. And we're going to need suggestions from you throughout the night, too. So we're going to need 2 different suggestions. Both are going to be locations. So you can start throwing those in the chat whenever you're ready. So location of where 2 people can be and can meet. So throw that in the chat while you're saying hello all the way from Orlando, Florida. We're right down the street. Good to see you, Simon. I'm glad you're here. And I'm also glad that my guests are here. So I'm going to bring them out to get started on the show. Hi, Julie from the other room. And hey, Exploding Lobster, good to have you back. All right, so let's get our guests out here tonight, all the way from Boston, Massachusetts. She's an awesome improviser, awesome person. Please welcome Jess Cashin.
Hello.
Hi, Jess. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I'm so glad you're here. And I was going to mention in my little intro of you, you're you are a QAW wrestler.
I am.
Who is your character right now?
Well, I have 2 characters right now.
Yes.
So there's my original character, Cold Hard Cashin. And Cold Hard Cashin is actually a very accomplished chemist/scientist. So she kind of Jekyll and Hyde herself, and now has an alternate personality called Bold Hard Bashin.
Excellent.
And you can see both of them play Jackbox games this coming Thursday.
What a plug already. This show is already kicking.
I'm all business.
I love it. Speaking of all business, let's meet your scene partner.
Yeah.
He's the most businessman you'll ever meet. Give it up for Will Luera.
Yeah. Love it.
Will,
so business.
how are you?
All of this
so business.
Good. I'm ready to talk business.
Yeah, let's talk business. Let's get some business going.
I'm doing well. Thank you, Mike.
Awesome. I'm so glad you're here, Will. This is fun because I met you both through Improv Boston. I remember, Will, I met you when I was, I think, in high school or college. I came to see shows, and I did a show with you there at the old Improv Boston location on right in Inman Square. And then Jess, I met recently in my time in Improv Boston. So it's fun to see all these awesome generations of awesome people coming together and playing together. So thank you both for being here. You're blowing up in the chat, Will. People are excited to have you
here. Thank you, Lobster.
All right.
Thank you, Lo.
All right. So I got a couple. I just want you to get the 2 of you. You've never played together. You've met but never really played together, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So we're going to take a little time for you to get to know each other before you dive into an improv scene. So the way we like to do that on Thank You for Coming is by asking silly level 1 improv icebreaker questions, and then we talk about those questions. So the first question I'm going to throw out to both of you. If you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what is that one thing and why?
Great question.
It is deep. It's a deep question.
Can I be really shallow?
Absolutely.
And say money. For obvious reasons.
Yeah, and
it's unlimited too, so I can be generous with it. Like I can always donate to other people because I have an unlimited supply. So I'm not going to be miserly about it. I can use it, both to buy myself first class plane tickets to Bali, but also to make a generous donation to my favorite local charities or, because it's unlimited.
That's a very good point, and I loved you mentioned that you immediately went but I'm going to give it away too. You were very clear. I'm not selfish.
It's not all for me. I'm not going to Scrooge McDuck this. It's it's for everyone.
All right, that's a good answer, Jess. Money, it's a great answer. Will, what do you? So money's off the table now because I'm going to say you can't have the same answer.
Right, but Jess will give me some of her money.
Yeah, you'll get money from Jess.
Yes.
Unlimited. I can share it with everybody.
So and it's never counterfeit, right? It's always it's always legal tender.
It is always
US.
I guess I should be specific about that, as I would like American dollars because they're the most.
Yeah, because if this was like a Twilight Zone, monkey's paw kind of thing, you're I'm going to get all the money I want, but it's
Zimbabwe
Prussian.
dollars. Like,
yeah,
zero.
it's money you can't.
Currency. Then I have to go to the bank and convert it. I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah, you can have all the money, but you have to do all the work to get that money to be worth something.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm not. Mine is not as fun. I feel like mine is too practical. Because I want storage bins, and like not just one size, but all size of storage bins. Because I like to organize stuff and put it away. I'm not going to call myself a hoarder, okay? But
Thank you.
But thank you. You're welcome. I mean, but I like to store things and I like to organize things. And I wish I could have just all types of storage bins of different sizes and shapes and labels. Could all that come together?
Yeah, it's a package. Yeah. It's a storage package.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's a storage package. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Of course.
So different size storage bins with labels and a marker. Thank you.
Nice. Oh, you've already got fans in the chat, like agreeing with you. Organizing things in things.
Yes.
Yeah. Both are very practical answers, love. You're absolutely right. These are both practical
we are
people.
all business here.
Yeah,
this is not a fun show. This is a very serious show. We came to accomplish a task.
All right, this is a question. This one strikes me. I'm very interested to hear people's answers on this one. Would you rather travel back in time to meet your ancestors, or go to the future and meet your descendants?
So I will begin by saying, like, I love 23andMe, right? And I think it's a great app. I love learning about where I came from. Could you imagine if there was a 23andMe for your descendants? Like, it'll just tell you what impact you're going to have. So I feel like I've gotten a lot of pleasure of like learning about my history, but I'm really interested about what my legacy will be. So I'm going to go ahead and say I would love to meet my descendants.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm torn. Because like part of me is like, oh, like I already like I have an ancestry membership and I've done like genealogy stuff. So I've like traced back like 6 or 7 generations. So I like, know some stuff about my family. But I would be really like if I met my descendants and then found out like, oh, I did something terrible and now these people are like now they're awful people or something like that. Like, I don't know if I could live with that. Or maybe, or I don't know, maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. Maybe they'll be amazing. Maybe I should meet them.
This could also end up being like a weird Twilight Zone episode where you ask for that, and then you just end up like 11 years in the future. And you're like, no.
Because like also, like, does this? I think this carries over from the previous question. So Jess, like your descendants are like, oh yeah, our great aunt Jess used to have all the money in the world, and she would just throw it around.
Yeah, maybe they'll be proud of me because of my generosity with my unlimited money.
That's a fair point, love. I might.
But the thing with that is, I'm okay with where I am right now. So like, I could, I'd be like, well, at least I turned out fine. I think. I don't know. Jury's out on that one.
You turned out pretty fine, I think. All right, so now this is fantastic. I love that idea. But also, like, what if it comes with an email that's like, hey, by the way, you went to Subway today, so one of your ancestors now one of your descendants now won't happen. Like, yeah, like that tiny choice is like ruins your future. Okay, so now I want you each. I've asked you both to think of a question to ask each other to get to know each other a little bit. So, Jess, do you have a question for Will?
I do have a question. Okay, if you had to rank from worst to least worst, the maladies treated by Pepto-Bismol, which are nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and diarrhea. You had to rank them from worst to least worst. How would you rank them?
All right, I'm going to put diarrhea already at the worst.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then we have heartburn, nausea,
indigestion, and upset stomach.
Okay. I'll put indigestion at least worst.
Okay.
So then I'll go diarrhea, upset stomach, heartburn, and then what was the
Nausea?
indigestion? Nausea. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Nausea, indigestion. Yeah. Wow. What a great question.
Yeah.
Woo. And you know what? I have not taken Pepto-Bismol in a long time. Does it still taste good?
I don't know if I've taken it ever.
Like I remember liking it as a kid.
I was about to say it tasted good.
At a certain point, like I remember taking, like it was one of those medicines that I didn't like. You know, if they gave you options, I was like, okay, all right, I could do this. So yeah, now I'm curious. You know what? Maybe I'll take it tonight.
Yeah. I think I've got some upstairs. Maybe I'll just like, you know.
But like so many things have changed flavor or taste, or maybe my taste buds have evolved. Like Twinkies don't taste the same. Doritos don't taste the same like they did as I was a kid. So now I'm wondering, does Pepto-Bismol taste the same?
It's a good question.
What? I'll let you know. Book me for another show, Mike. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna have the reunion episode.
The reunion, and we're all gonna take Pepto-Bismol together.
Yep.
This is true. I've never had pregnancy nausea.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a great question, Jess, and I wish mine was as creative as that. So I'm just going to ask, just to kind of get to know you a bit better. Are you originally from Boston? It's a two-part question.
Yeah.
The second part really depends on the first one. So you're not from Boston?
I'm from the Boston area. I'm not from Boston proper, but I'm from the South Shore.
Oh, okay. All right, excellent. And now you live in Boston proper?
No, I am back on the South Shore. I was in Boston proper, but I'm back on the South Shore now.
Okay, so what is your favorite place to go to, like in Boston?
Ooh, that is an excellent question.
Like, let's say that you have a layover, like you're flying in, you don't live in Boston anymore.
Yep.
You have like a 5-hour layover, just enough to leave the airport.
Yep.
And go relive old times, and then head back to your flight.
I really like hanging out on the Greenway. Like in the summer when the weather is nice and like they have fountains going and there's like little kids playing in the water and people bring their dogs out. And there's a lot of great places to just grab like takeaway food and you can just kind of sit on the Greenway and relax and enjoy your lunch. And I used to work right next to the Greenway. So in the summer, that's what I would do. I would just go out onto the Greenway during my lunch break and like hang out in the sun. And it's just a very nice, like relaxing place to be.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. And that's fair.
Yeah. Your question was way classier than mine.
You know what? But both facts are important. Like we needed to think about these things.
Yeah. These are the questions no one's asking, but I am.
Thank you.
You're getting to the bottom of it. Like that's what needs to happen. That's what the show's all about. That is a great question, Will. Oh, what a both great questions.
Thanks. For you, Mike. Can I ask you that? Can I ask you the same thing? You have a 5-hour layover in Boston?
Okay. 5-hour layover in Boston. I would definitely go to Leone's in Somerville for a meatball sandwich.
Of course.
Because it's and that's what I would when I lived in Florida originally, and I would come back to visit my family who all still live in Massachusetts. I would go to Leone's before I got to the airport to go back to Florida. Yeah. And I would take it on the plane and I would just eat it on the plane. And it was such a positive memory because it's such a good sandwich. And it's the little mom and pop shop that they still don't have you can't use a credit card. They still have the old timey register that makes the ching sound when they open it. It's I would definitely go there. And and then if the other place I would go, and it's just because it reminds me of my high school days, I would go to the Burlington Mall because I freaking love malls.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big mall. I love malls. And
what about malls is it that you like?
Well, I like the ability to just get a bunch of stuff that you could possibly want or don't want or need in one place. But I also love the anonymity of the crowd of a mall because like I like going to a mall. I put like music on my headphones or something and just walk around and like nobody really bothers you. But you're around people, but also being alone.
Interesting.
I don't know. I've always liked it.
I'm a big fan of malls. Big fan.
Yeah.
Have you ever been
to
America?
Mall of America, yes. I did go to, that's Julie confirming that I have brought sandwiches. Mall of America is awesome. I went there once and it was so fun.
I went there once and I was underwhelmed, I gotta say.
Oh.
I think it was oversold to me. So like had they not like emphasized like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the greatest experience of your life. You'll be a changed woman once you leave this place. Like then maybe I would have appreciated it more. But I was like, okay, neat. There's 2 Build-A-Bears. Like
Cool. All right, so now we need to our next episode, between now and then, have Pepto-Bismol, and we have to go back to Mall of America just to see if we can relive the experience. Or
we'll do our Pepto-Bismol shots at the Mall of America.
Oh,
there we
God,
go.
right
Bring it all
before we
together.
go on the real roller coaster
Yes.
that they have in the middle of the thing. Oh man, fantastic! Thank you for that question. Are you ready to improvise with each other?
We are. I am.
Good.
Awesome. Will's like, you're ready. All right, so I'm going to give you a location. The scene you'll do will take place in that location. The scene will start with the phrase "Thank you for coming." Either one of you can say it, and you're going to be doing your scene in the top floor of a corporate office. So that's where the location of the scene will be. I'm going to pop you both into the green room to get started. I'll see you in a second. We're going to take them to the top floor of a corporate office. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. I'm glad that you're able to find time in your schedule to join me here.
Thank you for the invitation. Am I getting fired? I just want to ask right now.
Well, that remains to be seen. It is quarterly review season, so we're just going to do our typical thing where we're just going to talk about how you've been, talk about your performance here, and then once we reach the end, we'll see whether your employment continues with us here. Okay?
No, I get it. I get that it's our typical thing. It's just, this isn't typical. Like the top floor thing. That's atypical.
That is atypical. That is atypical. We're trying something new this year. We're trying to show everybody that we're a fun company. We're all family here. So we thought, let's go to the top floor, the penthouse. Show everybody in our family that we want what's best for them.
Oh, thank you. Oh, champagne.
Yeah, absolutely. We want you feeling, feeling good, feeling appreciated. Would you like some charcuterie to go with that?
Some what?
Some charcuterie.
Really? Sure. I'll take. I'll take some charcuterie.
Hey, Nancy, want to bring in that cheese board for me? Thanks so much. You're a doll. Okay, Nancy will be in with the cheese board.
Do I need to tip?
You don't need to tip. It is customary, much like tipping in a restaurant. It's not like in the rules, but if you don't, you're kind of a jerk.
Right.
So you did tip?
I did.
Okay, how much did you tip? I'm just going to add that note to the bottom of your evaluation.
I only have singles on. I'm sorry. I tipped $1. I would have given them all the dollars, but then now there's a cheese board coming out, so I want to have enough dollars for the other.
Okay, you know what? Do you know what? That's fair. All right.
There might be other things coming out.
There might be.
It is so. I never pictured it. We all talked about it. Like we all wondered. We gossiped. Like, what the top? A lot of us just thought that it was a storage place. With like storage bins and like all. But no, this is.
In a way, it is a storage place. When you think about it, it's just a big storage unit of talent and ideas. It is my office after all.
Wait. So you have the office on the 10th floor with us.
Yes.
But you have this as well.
Mm-hmm. I also have the whole 24th floor.
What?
Yes.
Like the elevator doesn't even stop at the 24th floor. I always wonder why there's nothing. There's like it just skips.
I have my own personal elevator that goes exclusively to the 24th floor.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Where did I go wrong?
Gerald, let me ask you a question.
Okay, this is where I get fired.
Have you ever visualized yourself having your own floor of a building to yourself?
I lived in an apartment that was like the second floor of like a three-story thing, and that was kind of like my own floor. Is that like something like that? No.
Gerald, do you have dreams, Gerald? Do you have vision, Gerald?
Yeah, I do. I have dreams. There's things that I want to do. I always wanted to go to Aruba. Like, that's a dream, I
Okay.
guess. Wanted to like finish around, drink around the world at Epcot type thing in like one day. Never make it.
Okay.
Is that what you mean?
Gerald, I see great potential in you, but I don't think you see it in yourself. You want to drink around the world at Epcot? Why not just drink around the world?
But no, I'm not. I don't deserve any. I mean, I look at like what you do. I see you stand in front of like the rest of the company and like the speeches you deliver. You made me cry. When you did that PowerPoint presentation with the ostriches, like that brought. I've never the metaphor, the head in the ground metaphor, right? And the way you worked that into the Q3 results literally brought tears in my eyes.
Right, I know. We have our heads buried in the sand, and when your head is buried into the sand and you're working hard, you get results like we did in Q3.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Gerald, do you want to know a secret, Gerald? I did not create a single slide on that PowerPoint.
But you
write a single word of that speech that I delivered.
It sounded so good. You made me cry.
Oh yes, I have very talented writers. They're the ones who are on the 24th floor. That's what's on the 24th floor is my writers.
Oh, thank you.
I was going to say, I noticed you didn't tip. You almost didn't tip there.
I almost didn't. I was so. But then I remembered.
I've got right down. That was. I know.
That was in here.
Okay.
Well, you have very talented writers.
Yes, they're excellent. Gerald, I was going to ask you if you'd like to be one of my writers, but now I'm afraid that your dreams are not big enough. I need Gerald, I need someone who's going to help me, woo the people, lift their spirits, move them,
Miss Smith, I mean, all I do is I just write. I write the copy for the agendas.
Yes.
I write the internal newsletters.
I've heard about your internal newsletters. You wrote that memo that one time about
that was me.
Friday.
Yeah, that was me. I wrote that on my own. I wrote that and the graphic, the graphic of the guy with the sunglasses and the margarita. That was me. I picked that. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
like that.
Fun. That was fun. And you see, like I said, we're trying to show people that we are a fun company. We have fun here. We've got a ping pong table now, And I think that with your kind of lighthearted humor and, writing style, I think that you could help me punch up my speeches a bit, and get the people smiling and laughing and dreaming, but only if you can find it within yourself to believe in yourself and find some dreams.
Miss Smith, I never even. I'll be honest with you. I never even considered this. What you're offering me right now, like I never even thought of it. I was just planning on being here for like another 2 years, and then maybe start to look for a job closer to my parents. But I mean, this is. Whoa!
What I'm offering you is immortality.
I get to work up here? Are you kidding?
You get to work on the 24th floor with all the rest of the writers.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry for jumping 30 floors. But okay, all right. But still, like, would I be able to come up here more often?
Yes, you would. Once a month. Each writer has their own particular day that they get to come up here. There's 29 writers right now. I need one more. There's one free day of the month where no one comes up to see me.
Ooh. Wow. Is that an air hockey table? Is that an air hockey table?
That's an air hockey table. That's an air hockey table. And right over there, you see that? Original pack.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, I won't. Gerald,
that an
all
espresso
of this
bar?
could be yours one day a month. Would you like another champagne?
I'll take another one. Sure. Here. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I never can't. I came up here thinking, you're fired. That's it. You're done. You're done. There's only one reason why you're getting called to the top four. Right?
Yeah, that's usually what I do. It's my favorite part.
I thank you for seeing the potential in me. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
You'll do it.
Let's write some newsletters, baby. Let's do this thing.
Okay, here's the first newsletter that we need to write. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Liquidating the company.
What was that?
We're liquidating the company. Everyone's about to be out of a job. Our family is being dissolved. So I need you to help me deliver this in a way that's going to make everyone feel inspired and joyful and happy and grateful, that they're a part of our family, except not anymore because we are, as I said, liquidating all of our assets.
Excuse me. No, that's my glass.
Yeah, the glass is one of our assets, so that needs to go. I noticed you didn't tip the person who took your glass. I'll just be writing that down.
No, it was so fast. I didn't know you were supposed to tip when they took your glass away. I'm sorry.
A tip for everything, Gerald.
Okay. Wow. Okay. How long is it going to take to liquidate everything? Like half a year, a year?
Can you actually, could you actually stand up so they can grab your chair?
Oh.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, is that a company issued blazer that you're wearing?
It is. Yeah, I'm supposed to wear.
Yeah, I noticed the logo. Can you grab that? All right.
Okay. All right. Wow. I'll get started on the newsletter right away. Okay, liquidating everything.
Yep, we're liquidating everything. Good luck finding a pen to write it with.
Nice.
That was cruel.
Great twist. Great final line. Nice.
You're literally taking the clothes off his back while he's just trying to not get fired. And you're oh, so much fun. How'd that feel doing that scene together?
That was a lot of fun. Loved it. Oh, that was great.
Very fun.
Yeah, I did not. It wasn't until like the very towards like I don't know, like the final minute. I'm like, oh wait, something's about a twist is coming. So, and I did not expect it to be that big of a twist. That was great.
Yeah,
I didn't either until we got there, and I was like,
Yeah, it definitely caught me by surprise. I was like, oh, he's not getting fired. This is great. It's gonna. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not getting fired. Everyone's
yeah.
Yeah.
You're not getting fired. The company is just dissolving,
You're right.
If you want to search for your next job, you can honestly say that you did not get fired.
The mismanagement of this company is immense, Jess. And, that's on you, frankly, as the leader of that company.
That is. It's okay, because all those assets that are being liquidated, I'm keeping them, and I'm Scrooge McDucking them
Nice.
because this money is not unlimited. So,
I like that twice tonight you've Scrooge McDucked as a verb, and I'm all here for it. I am here for it.
That's so funny. Yeah, that reminds me. I had a .com job back in the .com boom, late 90s. And I worked for a company that pretty much they knew that they were going out of business. Like that's it. They were done. There was they basically told us, okay, there's 6 months left. There's 6 months of money left. We are going to lay off half of the company, and then the rest of the company just stays on until the money runs out. I was part of the half that was laid off, but I had a good friend that was part of the half that stayed on. And the stories he would tell me were just insane because it was just like, again, it was this .com boom. It was like 2000, and they were just burning through money. He literally moved in to the condo that they bought. This was in Harvard Square. He bought a condo in Harvard Square. He just moved his stuff in from the suburbs and just lived in their guest condo for the next 6 months as they burned through all the money.
Wow.
So absolutely nuts. Yeah. So
gosh. Yeah, Loaf, I love that too. No one has really done that in the show. And honestly, I was this close to coming in with the charcuterie board just because I don't normally walk in the scenes. I like watch. I was like, oh, it'd be fun to have the charcuterie board come in. It was a nice twist having them off screen, pulling the glass out of your hand and the jacket.
He was so rude. So rude.
Yeah.
He really was.
Literally mid-sip.
That's when you missed out on that tip.
Yeah.
So much fun. All right. So are you ready to do a scene, the three of us?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So we don't have to start the scene with thank you for coming, but it will be a location scene. We'll do the scene together. And in the chat, a couple locations came up, and this one just made me chuckle. A pizza stand at Burning Man just made me chuckle. So that's where we're headed. So we're going to go in the green room, and then we're going to come back to a pizza stand at Burning Man. Your pizza's ready, miss. It's ready whenever your pizza's ready for you. It's it's been sitting on the counter for about 30 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, just letting you know.
Hank, I thought it was gonna be different. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah?
I just thought it was gonna be different. I thought it was. This is cool and all. Like everybody's all partying and happy, but I came here to work. I was like ready to. You told me you said get ready to start making some pies.
Yeah, It usually in the past it's usually been a little. We've been more popular. I almost said popular. We were popular, or I just said that.
Right.
Like in the past, we were like I don't know why we're not booming right now.
I'm ready for my pizza.
Oh, okay.
Great.
I've completed the plans. I now feel ready to be one with.
Hey, can I ask you a question, miss?
Yes, please.
Can you try the pizza and make sure it tastes all right? Like
yes, absolutely.
I've never seen someone eat the slice backwards.
No, yeah, that's strange.
Oh, it's good. Yes,
Oh.
yes, it speaks to me. It tells me a story, this pizza does. It tells me a story of tomatoes and bread
Okay.
and cheese and friendship. It is good. I find it good.
Okay, all right,
You do
good.
excellent work here. I don't know why you don't have more patrons.
Well, that's why I was just checking. Like, when people are whatever you're using at Burning Man, I know there's a lot of different substance and things.
Yeah, Hank and I don't do that. We don't. We
no.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we drink some Bud Lights.
Sure.
Mhm.
Sure.
Sometimes a Bud Light Lime, but like even that's rare. That's
Wow.
rare.
Wow.
So like, yeah, I guess like why isn't the pizza speaking to more people? If it spoke to you, great.
Have you considered making the pizza louder, amplifying the pizza in some way? Because truly, I only came by here because I was just kind of, I was wandering about and stumbled upon your pizza place, The vibe didn't reach me all the way over there. The vibes need to go from here to there.
Okay.
The vibe,
Yeah, so we're like in the wrong like vibe location for your vibes for your people.
Your vibes are off. Your aura. Ooh.
So it's our vibes are wrong. It's not that are we in the wrong place for vibes? Because I feel like a pizza vibe is a positive
Oh yes.
vibe.
A pizza vibe is always a positive vibe. It is your personal vibes that are off.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
right.
You come to Burning Man for, to get in touch with yourself, I don't feel like you're in touch with yourselves.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to plead guilt here.
Yeah.
You got me, ma'am. Was it sunflower? Poppy seed? What was it again?
Sunflower poppy seed, actually. My first name is Sunflower.
Yeah. All right, Hank, I'm sorry. All right. I wanted to wait till after Burning Man was done. But Miss Poppy seed got me. She's reading me. She can probably see it. She's looking into my soul. I could feel it.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Hank, I want to get out of the pizza game. I'm done.
I tasted that in the pizza. I didn't want to say it because that's your truth. That's your truth to tell, not mine. Yeah. But I just tasted in the pizza.
Wow.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the power and the agency to do this. Hank, my heart's on my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say it out loud, ma'am. Can I say it out loud?
Say it out loud. I tasted it. You say it.
All right. I want in on the gyros. There, I said it. That's it. I'm a gyro man now. I made it. I feel it. This is where my passion is. I've done pizzas for 12 years. Fun. Oh, that feels good. That felt good to say out loud. I want to make gyros.
Ooh, the vibes coming off of this. Ooh, I feel so true and connected with the vibes.
It's my apron. Hank,
I tasted more truth in the pizza. Is there something you'd like to share?
Right. Yeah, cards on the table, right? That's what this is, Yeah. I could tell, Larry, that you just weren't feeling the pizza. I knew, but I didn't want to say anything to you because I was afraid that if I brought it up, then you would think that I was criticizing you and that you would walk away from me faster. I mean, you put tzatziki sauce on a slice of pie a few weeks ago, and I knew that we all know tzatziki sauce doesn't go on pizza. We know that, but you were trying to tell me something.
I did. Subconsciously, I was trying to tell you something, and I said it.
And you did, and I wasn't listening. I was blocking it out because I was being selfish. I was being selfish because I didn't want to lose this.
Yeah.
You don't have to lose this. You can make two things. You can embark on a new adventure together. Hank.
I don't know about that. That's such
how
a big.
How would you feel about getting into the gyro game?
Wait, the pizza and gyro game?
Pizza and gyro game.
I don't know. I don't know if we could do that. I mean, we'd have to completely remodel the truck. We have to have a prep station. We gotta have a place to hold the falafel. I don't know. I don't know.
Spinning cones of meat.
There's a thought. You've always liked those spinning cones of meat, Hank.
I could watch those for hours because they're so fun.
Yeah.
Put that on a pizza, Put the gyro and the pizza together. Make it one new thing.
Oh.
Make something new and beautiful. And that is a vibe. That is a vibe that will reach from here to Coachella and back.
I mean, that time we put the General Gaos and the tacos, Hank. Remember, we went straight for the Pepto, but it was good. It was good stuff.
We checked the level, and I've been afraid of that. I live in fear. I was afraid to get back to that level.
I could taste the fear in the pizza. I could taste the fear.
Well, maybe it's time to, maybe it is time to change things up and shift some things around. Larry, I'm sorry that I wasn't receptive to your needs.
Hank, I'm sorry that I was too afraid to speak my truth.
Same.
I'm sorry that I wasn't honest when I tasted the pizza before. Because frankly, I said I tasted friendship, but really what I tasted was all the troubles in your friendship. So I wasn't totally lying, but I wasn't being completely honest with you. I tasted your friendship struggles.
Miss Poppy seed, that's part of the friendship though, right? Those struggles are part of the friendship.
Exactly. I mean, in a pizza, there are people that don't like cheese, but you can't really have pizza without cheese. Right? You can't have friendship without troubles.
You can't have none pizza with left beef, that would be crazy.
Learned a lot, Hank.
Yeah.
Me too, Larry.
And
No.
look, they're starting to burn the man.
Oh,
It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? When they burn the man.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be okay. Thank you, Miss Poppy Seed.
You're so
Thank you.
welcome. I have one final question for both of you.
Sure.
That's very
Yeah, please.
important and will reveal to me the true status of your friendship. How you answer this one question will determine if you really are going to be okay. If you were to rank the maladies treated by Pepto-Bismol,
Diarrhea. All the way.
and the worst.
Oh God, that was fun. I have no idea what goes on at Burning Man. I only know that I know it's a thing. That's
I
all.
know some people got married there. Apparently you can get like married at sunrise at Burning Man, but I
You
don't
do like so many things. I've always wanted to do Burning Man, but I think I've probably aged out of that curiosity because it's
Don't
quite an
say that.
investment. Okay, you're right. I can do it.
You can do it.
are they like burning effigies or something? At Burning?
Well, there is a burning. There's a statue of a man that's in the middle, and at the end of it, they burn it. That's how you end the Burning Man festival.
Okay.
But
All right.
I guess there's other thing, and I don't know if somebody could confirm this in the chat. But I think like every year, the Burning Man gets smaller and smaller and smaller till eventually it's not going to be there anymore, and then I think that's when the festival ends. Or something like
wow.
that. Yeah,
It's the same man they burn every year?
No, it's a different one.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a different effigy that they make. Yeah.
Okay. But
So
what
there's gotta be-
is it an effigy of? Like, who are we? Does it represent something that we're burning?
That's a great question. I don't know. I'm sure it does. But it's just a big like straw man or wood man or something like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Man.
Where is
Okay.
But it's a whole city. It's like 200,000 people or something that make the city.
Wow. Oh,
And then
it's
it's a city that they assemble and then disassemble at the end of the festival. It comes together and then and there's like everything. There's like villages are formed and like there's like section, like there's like a nudist part and there's like a more family friendly part. And then there's like circus tents. It's totally crazy.
Okay.
Do
All right.
families
So
Burning
they must go. They have a family section.
I don't know if it's like I believe kids can go, but I'll have to check that.
Just imagine, like elementary school, like, what did you do over the summer? I went to Disney World. I went to Burning Man.
There was a circus tent and naked people. All right, so next show
Google again.
we'll do it after Burning Man. So we'll go Mall of America, Burning Man, Pepto-Bismol, and we'll bring it all back for the sequel to this episode.
Perfect.
Oh my God, yes, kids do go to Burning Man. There's even a family guide. There's kids tickets and a family guide for Burning Man. So yes.
What's in the kids activities? I got it. I have so many follow-up.
Yeah, there is a page exclusively called Kids at Burning Man. And there's a YouTube video.
Oh God.
This is on the Burning Man website.
All right.
Wow.
Is that burningman.org?
Or .org.com. I forgot.
Great. Oh my God! Now we all have to research this.
.org.
We have to.
.org. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad Burning Man is .org. That's amazing.
I know more about this.
Oh man.
Oh, well, this is the best way to end the show, possibly. Talking about Burning Man and our future plans to go to Burning Man. Will and Jess, thank you. Open a pizza stand. And Exploding Lobster, yeah, I can't believe a Greek pizza with tzatziki sauce is not already a thing. It's got to be something.
Surely it is.
Yeah, probably. Will, Jess, thanks again so much for being on the show. It's awesome to see you both, and it's awesome to have you both play. Anything that you'd like to pitch to the audience? Let them know that you're doing or anything at all.
Well, you can, so as I already mentioned before, you can see me this coming Thursday playing Jackbox games as one or both of my QAW characters. A week from today, I will be appearing as a contestant on Glitty Litter. So
Nice.
watch that. And then every other Saturday, you can catch me in the sleepover.
Yeah.
Where, let me tell you, that's those little school gals get into some wacky shenanigans. So we got it's a weird show and I love it so much. So come by and watch. Come to the sleepover. Everyone's invited.
Awesome.
Nice.
Definitely will have to check that out. Yeah, Ben, I would love to do QAW. That sounds awesome. Just listen to
Yeah, you got to do it. It's really fun.
He's looking.
What's that?
I think he's looking for new people.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, definitely.
New superstars to join the roster.
I am more information about me is at will-luera.com, doing all sorts of virtual classes and stuff like that. So you can see all that info there. Thank you.
Awesome. You got it. All right. So Will, Jess, thank you so much. Stick around, everybody, because starting at 8 o'clock, it is Lost in Sketch. Caitlin Buckley's brand new monthly sketch show is here, and Matt Fear, one of the founders of 2MB, has told us it's going to be very, very silly tonight. So make sure you check it out. Will, Jess, all of you, thank you for coming. Good night.
Good night.